Hey, Sagittarius, welcome to your love and romance reading for September 2021. I'm getting this video out early because I couldn't do the love reading for August. If you watch the weekly forecasts in August, I will pull love cards at the end of the weekly forecast for August. But this is going to be for September 2021 for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Virgo. No, Venus. Not Virgo, Venus. Maybe that was a slip. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Virgo. But this is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Because we're looking at love here, okay? So let's jump right on in here and see what's coming up for you guys in September 2021. If you happen to stumble upon this video and it's not September 2021, Spirit brought it to you whenever you were meant to hear the messages in it. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It is a general reading. So, my dears, what we have coming up here first and foremost is the Chariot. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer. If you have a Cancer placement in your chart, that area of your life can be the area of your life that is bringing in new love or opportunity for you to strengthen a current relationship. However, the major arcana card here, the Chariot card, major arcana cards for me come up when you're at a significant crossroads, like you're coming into a new chapter in your life. And for me, when major arcana cards come up between two people, it tells me that you guys have a strong past life connection and you have a contract. You agreed to meet in this lifetime for a specific reason. And the Chariot card is a card about making a decision and going for it. Making a decision and going for it. So I feel there's something here about this connection that's bringing you guys out of an energy of indecisiveness. Okay? There can also be sometimes with the Chariot card a need for independence or doing something independently. Okay, so some of you might be setting boundaries with a partner where you're like, look, I know you're trying to help me, but I got it. Like, this is mine. This is my thing, right? So some of you might be establishing boundaries in terms of independence in a relationship, or you guys are coming out of a time or a period of indecisiveness. Okay, I feel for some of you, you've kind of like put your foot down about a situation, or you're gonna put your foot down about a situation, and this is causing the other person to step up. I'm feeling an energy or a feeling of like stepping up. Like maybe they were gonna see what they were gonna get away with or what you were gonna let slide, but Sagittarius isn't letting anything slide. So they're getting up and they're doing what needs to be done. Again, I feel really strongly here. This is about making a decision, right? Are you in or are you out? Do you want this or do you want that? I feel there's a decision being made, and once the decision is being made, you guys are going for it. You guys are making it happen. The next card here, my dears, is the Empress. Maybe it's a decision about babies and children, because the Empress can sometimes indicate here childbirth or pregnancy, fertility. Maybe some of you are investing in fertility treatments or talking about starting a family. Now, not everybody watching this video is at that stage in their life. Some people know they don't want to have kids at all. Some people have been there and done that, and it's too late in the game for babies. That chapter is long well past for some people. So Empress, other than fertility and children, can indicate a sense of like a very respected, very feminine energy, very creative energy. And for me, the Empress comes up when you're in a situation that somebody is giving you the respect that you deserve. A lot of the times the Empress will come up for me in a love reading when you're dealing with a person who has the tendency or the habit to put people into categories, especially women. Okay, like the Empress, she's all the queens in one. She's all the women in one. She has all these different sides to her, all these different layers, right? She's the feisty, sexy Queen of Wands. She is the intellectual, tough as nails, philosophical, no nonsense Queen of Swords. She's the work hard, play hard businesswoman, domestic goddess, Queen of Pentacles. She is the loving, nurturing, soothing, intuitive, healing Queen of Cups. She's all the queens in one. And so for a lot of you, there may have been someone that was having a really hard time figuring out how to step up to you. Because they're like, well, this line isn't going to work because this is for the Queen of Wands. And this line isn't going to work because this is the Queen of Pentacles. Like, they didn't know how to approach you. And they maybe were not taking women seriously. If you are a male watching this, or if you are someone who does not connect at all with feminine energy, I feel like this is you finding, those of you who date women or who are looking for women, you're finding this kind of Empress energy, or you're finding this kind of like all embodiment, right? Like this is everything. This is all of them in one. So there's this decision like to finally go for it. They didn't know how to approach you. They didn't know how to make it work. Maybe they weren't giving you respect where respect was due. But for me, the Empress is like, people obey the Empress. They listen to the Empress. Not because she's like the evil, Red Queen or Queen from Alice in Wonderland, where she's like, off with your head. She's not like that. Empress isn't going to be like that. That's not why they respect her. They're genuinely terrified of hurting her or falling from her grace, or losing her respect, or disappointing her. So they step up from the heart. It's not from a place of fear. It's from a place of genuinely, I want to be in your good graces. I think so highly of you. You are so important to me that I want to make you happy. And I want to be in good standing with you. So there could be somebody who maybe you feel like they wronged you, they let you down. They may be finally figuring it out and starting to step up and giving you respect where respect is due, and realizing that you are all of these things, right? Or you're finding this kind of Empress and you're like, you know what, that's it. That's the one I've been looking for. I am going for it. I'm not letting that pass me by. Right? You're making a decision to go for it. The next card here, my dears, is the Lovers. There could be a Gemini in the mix here. Now, I do want to point out the fact that so far we have all across the board, all major arcana. When I have major arcana card coming in back to back, back to back, back to back, this is huge. This is massive energy moving and shifting. This is big doors opening, big like energetic upgrades happening, enlightenment, growth, all of these things. Now, these major arcana cards that are coming in back to back are fairly positive major arcana cards, right? It's not like we have cards that are giving us an indication of gloom and doom. These are positive energies. And so I feel there's a lot of positive, happy, big shifts and changes happening for Sagittarius in September around love life. But the Lovers card, even though it's love and romance and relationships, what a lot of people don't realize and they don't understand is when the tarot was first put out there, before the major arcana cards were named what they're named today, some of them had different names, and the Lovers was one of them. The 6th major arcana card in some decks was called the Choice, the Decision, the Sacrifice, because the Lovers card a lot of the times can be one thing over the other. Do I want the past or the present? Do I want love or do I want lust? Do I want vulnerability or do I not want vulnerability, right? It's kind of like, which one do I want and what am I going to do to get it? Now, the Chariot card also comes in with the energy of making a decision and making a choice. So what I feel is happening here is that once the choice is made and the respect is being given and the power is shifting, I feel like the Lovers card is coming in which you guys are defining your sacrifices. You guys are defining what you're willing to give up to make it work. Okay, some of you may have something coming up where somebody is being completely and totally cut out of your lives. Like, you know what? That person was chasing after you. They've been trying to get into your pants. I know you're telling me I can trust you, but it makes me uncomfortable, so I want you to block that person. Okay, you know what, honey? Done. I'm blocking that person. They're not that important to me that I want you to feel uncomfortable or insecure. We'll go ahead and block out that person. You know what? That friend has been really disrespectful about our relationship. We've talked to them about it. We've asked them not to spread rumors. We've asked them not to say negative or disrespectful things. They keep doing it. Maybe they don't need to be a friend anymore, right? So or the boundaries with family. There could be something here where you guys are defining your boundaries of like what you feel is damaging to the relationship or damaging to the growth of the relationship, and it's being cut out. It's like we're not going to deal with it anymore. That can go. We're going to focus on this. We're going to focus on us. And lovers obviously can be kind of like reigniting that flame. One more thing I want to say about the major arcana cards coming in back to back. Major arcana cards coming in back to back are very karmic for me. But because these are like happier energy cards, this makes me feel like this is a positive karmic soulmate. Someone with whom you can learn the lessons. Instead of learning the lessons through pain, you're learning the lessons through progress, support, communication, love, right? Humor. It's like you're still learning, but you're learning in a way that feels good with this person, okay? Now, the next card here, my dears, is the Two of Wands. Again, choices and decisions. Look at this. This is a big decision you have to make. Now, Two of Wands, I feel like you guys are coming at a crossroads in a relationship where this is a make it or break it moment. And I feel like you guys are making a big decision here. Are we going to completely get up and relocate together? Are we going to move in together? Are we going to get married? There's just this feeling or this sense of like, a big life decision. And it's like, you know, maybe some of you are feeling a little bit like now or never energy even. Okay? So what we have coming up here with the Two of Wands is you need to get for me in my readings, okay? Two of Wands sometimes can be somebody's coming up to you and they see how much you have to offer. And they know how happy they're going to be dealing with you, working with you, having you in their life. But they also kind of sense that you don't know it. They kind of sense that you don't understand how valuable you're going to be to them. And so they might kind of come in with this energy where they stand to benefit a lot. The way that you can make sure that the playing field is fair and even, ask questions. When you guys are talking about the future, right? This person might tell you, well, you know what? It's really important to me that my partner is really affectionate. That's really important for me. I need someone who's affectionate. And you might be like, oh yeah, totally, I'm affectionate. But what is their idea of affection? What does that mean to them? What is affection to you? What are ways in which someone can show affection to you? Right? How often are you expecting this affection? What if the person is like, well, you know, to me, affection is like, you know, you can't keep your hands off me, and I'm talking, you know, at least, you know, 5 times a day, and you might be like, whoa, wait a minute here, 5 times a day, I got bills to pay, I can't give you 5 times a day, right? So don't just assume, oh yeah, I want that too, oh yeah, I want that too. What does that mean to you? What does that mean to you? Okay? So what does that mean to you? Ask questions. This is going to save you a world of heartache later, right? Sometimes we have expectation versus reality. And the way that you can avoid that disappointment is if you can ask the questions now as you're coming to these agreements, as you're planning your future with this person, you can know 100% that it's clear, there's no surprises, you're on the same page. Instead of, wait a minute. I thought you meant you wanted to have a commitment. you know, but you're going out every night of the week with your girls, or you're going out every night of the week with your guys. Commitment is your butt is home, you know, after business hours, you know, or whatever it might be, right? And oh no, I am committed. I'm coming home after. I'm going out. I'm with my friends. I'm not fooling around with anybody. I'm not cheating on you. I come home. Yeah, I came home at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m., but I came home because I'm committed to you. That might not be your attitude. That might not be your idea of commitment. So when you guys are talking about, yes, I want this, yes, I want that, ask, okay, what does that mean to you? What does that look like to you? This is what I think of when I think of commitment, or when I think of this, or I think of that. Like, this is my idea of it. Make sure that you're clear, that these things are being defined so that this relationship can succeed without the frustration and the confusion, because there's a strong connection here, right? There's a strong connection here. Now, your next card, my darlings, is the Six of Cups. So for some of you, this could be a reconciliation, somebody from the past. This could be happening for some of you. But Six of Cups in terms of reconciliation can be someone from a past life coming to you in this life, where in a previous life, the circumstances didn't allow for you guys to be together. Right? Maybe there was an issue in terms of, like, you know, back in the old days, people had certain classes that couldn't mix, right? Like a royal can't be with a commoner, or like whatever, or, you know, whatever it might have been. There may have been things in the past where circumstances did not allow you guys to be together. But in this lifetime, you're reuniting so that you can share that love and to be together. Like, energetically, I feel this is a deep love. Deep love. Like somebody that sometimes you look over at them and you go, if you were anybody else, I would have killed you by now. You know, but like, you love each other so much that you find the humor in it. You find the way to get over it. You find the way to move past it. You find the way to make it work. This feels like real love to me, guys. And I'm just going to say, to save yourself the confusion and the frustration, define things. When you come to agreements, or when you talk about what you want, excellent. What does that look like to you? What do you think of when you think of that? This is what I think of that's going to save you a world of frustration and just keep things moving forward smoothly. You may want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign, your Venus sign, if this is none of those. Some months, those might resonate with you more. They might add a little extra information. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do for you. If you want to go to calendly.com/amethystangelite, you can schedule a private reading with me there. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Don't forget to check out the weekly forecasts where I talk about everything other than love. Since I didn't do an August love reading, the August weekly forecasts will include some love cards at the end for the month of August. And we'll see what we do in terms of format. So far, it seems to be pretty split. It's like half and half. Some people are saying, no, I want the love reading separate. Some people are saying, oh no, do some cards at the end. So we'll figure it out. But I thank you all for watching, and I'm wishing you all a wonderful September, or whenever it is that you happen to find this video. Be well. Take care.